Here this afternoon. I want to thank all the committee here. We had an enjoyable time. My son here was asked to be the head gourd dance singer, so that's why we came down. And while we're at it, we just said, well, we'll just hang over, get in this little drum contest. Even though there's just a few of us, we said we'll just come have some fun, enjoy singing. We enjoy singing. And yesterday was a pleasant surprise. Seeing my Aunt Almeda Harris here and had her birthday, 85th birthday, and then we got to sing for her. These are our songs, our old ancient Ponca songs that we have. And just for some of y'all's information, that's where it all began. That's what we evolved into powwows now. So anyway, we're thankful to be down here to enjoy the festivities. And so with that here, will join me in a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you at this time, thankful to you for this wonderful day here that you have given to us, this beautiful life here, this wonderful way of life. Thankful to you here, Father, for your infinite wisdom. You chose to make us who we are, indigenous people, Indian people from various nations across this country. We're thankful here to you, Father, for this beautiful way of life you give to us, that we could come together and share in this music, this song, this dance, to express ourselves in this way, in this manner here, that would be the joyful to you here, that you would bless us with your good spirit. And so we're thankful to you here, God, that the nation here, the Choctaw Nation, provided a place for where we could all come together, all the various tribal nations across the country that are here, that we could come and express ourselves in our own way here, Father. We're thankful to you for that, and we just pray that you continue to bless them and continue to take care of them here and all of their members. And we're thankful to you for all those that traveled here from far and near, all the beautiful people, the beautiful Indian people who are who we are here, God. We're thankful to you for that. And again, thank you for all your good blessings, and let your spirit be with us the rest of the afternoon, and we can enjoy ourselves and continue to be who we are, who you made us to be, Father. So again, thank you. And those that are crying and mourning here today, we don't forget about them. We just pray that you bless them and comfort them. So once again here, Father, we just thank you for all these good, wonderful ways that you gave to us. And through that, can ask you all these things. Shank, Gatega, Wiblaha, Shayna. Amen.
Aho, thank you very much. All right, let's start off with the northern side first. We'll go to the northern side, then the southern side. Northern side, southern side, until we bring in the grand entry. Wherever we leave off, we'll go to the flag of victory, and that's our arena director's discretion, because we're going to be finished our round of singing. So wherever we finish, wherever we go, we'll go with that. Once again, we will announce after the grand entry, after a round of inter-travels, who's going to be dancing and who's going to be excused and all that good stuff. Once again, no one's excused due to the fact that we're looking for ties. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about 1 minute away from grand entry. We're going to ask all our dancers to start assembling. And once we go 45 seconds away, we're going to go with the grand finale, grand entry. We're going to start off with song number 1. We'll go to the boys. Song number 2, we'll go to Yellow Spotted Horse. Song number 3, we'll go to Sharpshooter. Song number 4, we'll go to Southern Boys, etc., etc., etc. Etc. means continuously. I went to school. Yeah, that's something we didn't learn in boarding school. Speaking of boarding school, you know that movie we call Indian Horse? If someone can come up here and tell me that they're also a survivor of the residential school program down in the lower 48 here, they call it boarding school. Well, there was a movie that was made up in Canada and endorsed by, I do believe, It was endorsed by Clint Eastwood, actually. And so it's a rarest movie ever on the shelf. And if you could tell me that you're a survivor or a residential school survivor, I have that show, Indian Horse, and it's not easy to find also in Canada, and I do have it. I promised one I'm going to give to the family here, and I got one here for them. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're 25 seconds away from grand finale, grand entry. 25 seconds. We're going to go to the boys in 20 seconds. We're going to call all our dancers to a grand entry. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to ask our dancers to come in dancing. You see them coming by, you pay them off with a round of applause and show your greatly appreciation to be at this powwow. Load up your cameras, load up your film, delete all the unnecessary photos on your SD card. We got the grand entry. We're going to show you the powwow. If you don't have a camera, do what we do up here. We take 2 long looks and hope we remember. Oh, man. Hard. And remember it hard so that when you get home, you could tell a story, and that's true and not gossip. We as Indian people, we don't gossip. But hey, but you know what I heard? 10 seconds away. The boys hookah.
Oh, last and final session. 14th annual Durant, Oklahoma Choctaw Pow Wow. Welcome. Folks, we're going to ask that you please rise at this time if you can, if you're able to. Perhaps you're handicapped, you're elderly, that's okay, remain seated. But for everybody else, gentlemen, remove your caps if you would, as we bring in the last session of the 14th annual with the Choctaw Nation on guard from right here in Choctaw Country. First of all, carrying in the traditional eagle staff, the flag of all of Native America, as it's often referred to. The original flag of this country, the Eagle Staff, that is being carried in by U.S. Army veteran, Mr. Bruce Jesse. And the flag of the proud Choctaw Nation, another U.S. Army veteran, Mr. Harlan Wright. And the state of Oklahoma, another U.S. Army veteran, Mr. Shane Harper. And the red, white, and blue, the flag of the United States of America, the Stars and Stripes, carried in by Mr. Sampson Moore, U.S. Army veteran. And the POW MIA flag carried in by Mr. Bob Ludlow, U.S. Army. Weapons Guard, Shirley Marpeghi, U.S. Army, Terry Loman, U.S. Marine Corps. And carrying the flag of the United States Army, a U.S. Army veteran, Mr. Billy Goins. And carried in the flag, Semper Fi, USMC, a U.S. Marine veteran, Mr. Danny Pelvin. And the flag of the United States Navy being carried in by Mr. John Berry, U.S. Army veteran. U.S. Air Force flag carried in by Mr. Ron Scott, U.S. Army. And of course the U.S. Coast Guard flag carried in by Mr. Melvin Long, U.S. Army veteran. Folks, how about a round of applause for our warriors, our veterans? Oh, now we have the royalty. And in no particular order, our royalty, Miss Choctaw Nation, Lauren Crosby, Junior Miss Choctaw Nation, Kaylin Beller, Little Miss Choctaw Nation, Mia Wright, Senior Miss American Indian Leaders Youth Council, Crystal Noah, Owachito, Junior Princess, Bailey Byington, District 2, Little Miss Broken Bow, A. Jesse. the Fort Hall Elementary Princess as we go over to Yellow Spotted Horse. Fort Hall Elementary Princess is Arrow White. Miss Ethity Celebration, Ontario Arrow White. Representing the Wichita Tribal Princess, Lacey Leonard. The Bell Pow Wow Princess, Miss Carrie Jones. Grand River Tribal Senior Princess, Katina Swimmer Foreman. The Alabama Coshada Junior Tribal Princess, Ayla Polite Robinson. The Down Syndrome Awareness Princess, Miss Jackie Cleveland. Eastern Shoshone Indian Days Queen, Nicole Nordwall. Osage Nation Princess, Elena Maker. Clinton Services Unit, Junior Pow Wow, Miss Trinity Black. Comanche Little Ponies Princess, Violet Sky Stonecap. Senior Miss District 9, Choctaw Nation, Kristen Potter. Wigglemasso Warrior, Aiden Day. Alabama Coshada Tribe Children's Princess, Samara Sadler. Miss Indian OU, Katia Little Crow. The ICOT Pow Wow Princess, Alexis Madden. Junior Miss American Indian Leaders Youth Council, Mika Jefferson, Leah Jefferson. Wichita Intertribal Warrior Society, Simone Topa. Junior Miss Oklahoma Indian Bikers Princess, Jessica Muka. Senior Miss District 1, Choctaw Nation, Mandy Steele. Standing Bear Princess, Marlene Goodman. Leander Carter, Little Miss District 1. District 1 Junior Miss Chasely Roberts. Oklahoma Indian Summer Princess, Minnie Dromboski. And the Pittsburgh County Choctaw Pow Wow Princess, Kaylin Factor.
Sharpshooter! Welcome to Granite Tree. We have traditional dancers from all over Indian country. We have dancers from South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, Kansas. Welcome to Granite Tree. We have dancers from Montana, British Columbia, Canada, Alberta, Canada, Saskatchewan, Canada, Manitoba, Canada, Ontario, Canada. Welcome to Granite Tree. We have dancers from New York. We have dancers from Michigan. We have dancers from the state of New Mexico, Utah, California. Welcome to Granite Tree. We have our dancers from Oklahoma, Texas. Welcome to Granite Tree. Let's now go to Southern Boys. Thunder Boys, stand by. Thunder Boys, stand by.
the Chicago Blackhawks in the house.
Oh, I just love that Renzo. Thunder Boy! Stand by, Thunder Boy! Thunder Boy! At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put our hands together and welcome this beautiful dance, the Fast and Furious, the men's double bustle. Fancy Feather! Welcome to Durant Tree! talking the earth. Welcome to our powwow. We're going to go now to a wild band of Comanches to put it together for our grand entry. This is what we call our grand finale. Our dancers are coming in full dress. There's a lot of dancers. 500 plus dancers are coming on in here. We have them all over enjoying our powwow. Let's now go to Red Willow. Traditional still coming on in. We're going to make room for our women's jingle. Come on and dance, women's jingle.
Dancers, pick it up good. Good job. Good show.
We have dancers from all over Indian country. Ocean Man, Saskatchewan. Welcome. 5 with pair moccasins in the women's division. Women's Spencer Shaw. Welcome to Granite Tree. Thunder Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make room now for our teen categories. We're going to come in dancing, teen boys. We're going to come in dancing. Musqueam. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, all our dancers are in the grand entry. They can hear you now. Let's pay them off with a round of applause. Before we go to our flag song, ladies and gentlemen, we want to take the acknowledgement of introducing our veterans. As they say their name, take one step forward. And then we're going to go to Cozad for that flag song.
As in order as they came in, of course, doing the honors of carrying in the flag of all of Native America, a U.S. Army veteran, the Eagle Staff Carrier, who has the honor, Mr. Bruce Jesse. And the flag of the United States Army, red, white, and blue, stars and stripes, also U.S. Army veteran, Mr. Sampson Moore. And the flag of the host Choctaw Nation right here in Durant, U.S. Army veteran, Mr. Harlan Wright. And the state of Oklahoma, that is being carried in, U.S. Army veteran, Mr. Shane Harper. And the ever-present important POW MIA flag that we should never forget, those who made the supreme sacrifice, U.S. Army veteran, Mr. Bob Ludlow. And the weapons guard, Shirley Mantegi, U.S. Army veteran, Mr. Terry Loman, U.S. Marine Corps. And the U.S. Army flag, carrying that in, Mr. Billy Goins. Carrying in the flag of the U.S. Marine Corps, Mr. Danny Belvin. The United States Naval flag, Mr. John Barry. And the U.S. Air Force flag, Mr. Ron Scott. And the United States Coast Guard flag, carried in, Mr. Melvin Tom. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for a Choctaw Nation warrior, Honor Color Guard, our host. If you would, ladies and gentlemen, remain where you are. Cozad from Hog Creek, Oklahoma. To do the honors, please, flag song. We go to one of our northern drums. The boys render us a song, a victory song. Gentlemen, again, we thank you. Young lady. The boys, thank you. Gentlemen, thank you for that song.
As our veterans exit the floor with their flags, let's give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, our veterans. Eagle Staff Carrier, post your color. All dancers, you're excused. Let's give our dancers a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Cozad, for that beautiful flag song, and thank you, the boys, for that beautiful victory song. All our royalty out there, ladies and gentlemen, as soon as the floor closes, as soon as the floor opens up, we're going to turn the microphone over here to our Miss Choctaw and all the rest of the royalty. We want you to come forward, stand in a great big line right here and wave at everyone right there. Lauren Crosby, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Choctaw Nation. All right, all the rest of the royalty, wave at everyone. Just hold on. Just hold on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Crosby.
Halito Chimichukma Sao Chufoya Lauren Crosby. I'm your 2018-2019 Miss Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. And I'd like to thank all the visiting royalty near and far for coming to our Choctaw Nation powwow. And I'd like to thank all the veterans for coming out today and also all the visitors. I hope everybody's having a great time. Yakoki.
Oh, now we could wave at everyone. Take it around, do a whole 360, wave at everyone, exit the floor. Let's give these royalty and little warriors a big round of applause. Drum judges, we're going to go to the northern drum over here. We need Amos Little Crow. Go and see Michael, Amos Little Crow. Clifton Goodwill, we need you on this side of the drums. Ryan Goodfox, we need you over here as well, Ryan Goodfox. Mike Davis, where are you at? We need you, Mike Davis, and also Doug Schofield.
Folks, we have $528 that was placed on a blanket a while ago, and Jay will make sure that goes to the family that was intended to. So thank you, all the folks, because we all know the tragic and hardships our families go through. It was one of our Indian families.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cliffy Cakes. Happy birthday to you. You know, Cliffy Cakes, you're officially in the Golden Age category now. No sneaking in. No sneaking in. Oh, man.
Hey, while we're waiting on the drum judges, folks, the stage is set for the national championship. December 29th at the Orange Bowl in Miami, Florida. Oklahoma takes on Alabama. Woo! So all of a sudden have these Seminole friends because they got tickets direct to the Orange Bowl. I'll be calling my old Haskell roommate, guy named Moses Jumper Jr. He'll get me in. Want to go?
I want to go.
Oh, yeah, all right.
All right, I want to go.
Miami, Florida, not Miami, Oklahoma.
All right, don't matter. It sounds sunny to me.
December 29th, it's going to be on ESPN. It's either going to be at 4 o'clock or at 8, they said. And Notre Dame takes on Clemson. For one of the four is going to make it to the championship. Woo-yah.
I could be a OU. You could. I could be right now, yeah.
Boomer! Thank you, thank you. Sooner!
I like
Texas! Ah, thank you. We should have. Since NCAA wouldn't allow Oklahoma. All you Oklahoma fans stand up at the count of 3. Horns down. 1, 2, 3.
They're going to start a fight in here. Oh, wait. We need Peanut Roberts, Wade Baker, Beaver Campbell, Nathan Largo, Ralston Moore, and Dirks Bentley. We need you on this side over here. You're going to be the judges on the southern side.
Oh, that's Charlie Pride.
And we got Charlie Pride over here as our sound man. Oh, no, that's Dale
that's
Roberts. Yeah. All right, we need those jumpers. We're going to start them off. Michael, give me the high sign. You're good to go. We got thumbs up. We're going to go a round of intertribals. Here we go. Kick it off, boys. Intertribal. Come on in, Dempsey. We have a phone that was turned in up here. That's your phone. Come and get it. Michael.
There's no head man or head lady, so come on out.
Yellow spotted horse, stand by. Yellow spotted horse, stand by. Good to be Indian today. We're going to go to Yellow Spotted Horse, and we're going to sing the best songs in the world. Due to the fact that we're judging them. Now, Yellow Spotted Horse put a song together. We're good to go. Got the sign. Intertribal time. If you're sitting back enjoying this beautiful music, you're more than welcome to step on into the field and dance with us. Good to be an intertribal dancing. Come on in. Don't have to have regalia. Just feel the beat of Mother Earth. Come on in. Feel the power of the drum. And enjoy the powwow. Mom and daughter looking good. Man, it's hot in here. Feels like December. We're going to go to Sharpshooter. For those of you who are sitting back on your living room sofa or checking us out on your mobile devices, we're live on PowWows.com. We'll thank the Gabbard family for bringing us into your living room. Sharpshooter. We found someone turned in a pink phone, a Samsung phone. It's up here. It rang once, and I apologize for not being nosy enough to answer it. And then with this other phone up here, it rang, and we answered it, and turns out it was Dirk Bentley. Punch Up in Dallas. All right, we're going to go now over to Southern Boys. We're good to go. Intertribal style. 150,000 viewers. 150,000 viewers watching our powwow in 56 countries, including Standing Buffalo and Pasqua. And they're all tuned in to watch Cliffy Cake's birthday party. I tell you what, it's getting good in this building. We're going to go to Thunder Boy to kick out some intertribal dancing. Thunder Boy. Now we're going to go to Wild Band to put a song together. We got the judges already circled up over there. Wild Band, bring us in dancing. Intertribal style. Thank you very much, Wild Band. Let's go to Red Willow. Our judges are already circled up over there. Red Willow. Red Willow.
Well,
tell you, it gets gooder and gooder. We got a few more intertribals, and that's about 3 of them. That's a few in our books. Thunder Hill, we're going to come to you. This banana pudding, we don't have that in Canada, but this banana pudding, I'm going to have to get it enrolled someplace down here after this thing. Holy smokes. I'll tell you what, boy. Call me stingy if you want. Thunder Hill, intertribal. Thunder Hill. Now we're going to move over here to Meskwaki. That's the one, Meskwaki.
Hey!
Thank you, dancers, for being out here. We got one more intertribal drum judge to judge, and that's coming to you by Cozad. Cozad's been putting a song together for this one, and they're going to put themselves in the contest go-around. Let's go to Cozad. Today is the day we're going to be Indian. While we're on the World Wide Web, we have 150,000 viewers checking us out right now, over 56 countries. With that, we'd like to invite you to the Spotlight 29 Casino Pow Wow in Indio, California, next weekend. Michael Roberts will be there, Joaquin Hamilton will be there, myself will be there, Rusty Gillette will be there, and a lot of good-looking Indians are going to be at that powwow. We're going to invite you at that powwow, ladies and gentlemen. And also for those ones that are sitting back in Farmington, New Mexico, checking us out on the World Wide Web, welcome to the powwow. Welcome to the powwow. And for those of you who are back at Wisconsin Dells, checking us out on the World Wide Web, again, welcome to our powwow. Eau Claire, Wisconsin, Oha, and also the ones in Canada, checking us out over at the World Wide Web.
And also in a little small community of about 76 Cherokees way back in the hills of Oak Hill, welcome.
You mean they have TV way back there? Oh, you know, when we were growing up on the res, boy, we had a tough time. Everything was black and white. Everything was black and white. Even the visitors that came to our door were black and white. We were so poor growing up on a reservation that when a burglar broke into our house, we robbed him. We were so poor growing up on a reservation, when we went to KFC, we went there just to lick other people's fingers.
Man, you know, in Oklahoma, we were so poor. You've heard of Hamburger Helper?
Yeah.
We were so poor we had to have Commodity Helper. Man, that poor.
We were so poor growing up on a reservation, our rainbow was black and white. But we grew up and we had 2 TVs in our house. After we kind of got into the luxury part of things, we had 2 TVs, one at the bottom that didn't work, the other one that sat up on top that did work. I turned out I was the remote control. Son, go turn the channel. Get up and go turn the channel. Until we finally got that extension stick. You can touch the TV. That was the cordless remote. All right, we're going to go with the first special right here. We'd like to ask our judges to stand by.
And those judges are Erwin Morris, Clifton Goodwill, Dennison Brown, Anna Spotted Wolf, Nikki Petray, Aaron Plumley, Dana Kiana, Wendell Powles, Louis Sage, and Joe Surratt.
Here you go, my friend.
Here you go, Kenny.
Kenneth.
There you go.
I want to ask for your little time here, relatives. I'd like to, first of all, I'd like to make an expression here. I asked my dad, Larry Cozad, to come up here and speak for us. And I don't speak for my family, but I wanted to make an expression here. Throughout yesterday was having our contest. Okay, to all you contestants, this is all the contestants that our Tiny Tot boys and our girls stand by. These are the numbers. Okay, all right, here we go. I was corrected. You men straight dancers, these are the numbers. The top 3, 596, 537, and 461. Those are your 3 top for the straight. For the fancy, 578, 501, 484. So be listening up. We're going to take care of that as soon as we get done here. And what we're going to do here, Segi, Joe Boindy, if you would make your way up here. My 2 brothers, if y'all would, come on over here. Jason and Anthony. And my Segi, Gene Satope, if you could, Segi. And we asked our dad, Oliver Little Cook, for some help here. I'm going to ask these four gentlemen here if they could help me. I asked my Segi if you could dance with us here. Stand there with us. Okay. And my other Segi here, Joe Boindy. And then I asked my folks over here to sing our song, Junior. Junior's song that he was presented a couple years ago. So I'm going to turn this time over to my dad. He's going to explain a little bit to us what we're going to do here. We're going to roach our son here this afternoon. But we're going to explain that here a little bit. That's why I asked my dads to come up here and they could help me here this afternoon. So we want to take just a little bit of your time here to my relatives here. So with that, I'm going to turn this time over here to my dad. Aho.
Koigu, Beito Hara. That's some of our words that we say when back in our ceremonials, that we talk to the people to gather their attention, what we're going to do, something very important. And I know my son here, Kenneth, makes his home in Phoenix, Arizona, with his wife, Jacinta, and he's there with his in-laws. Very helpful people. Very helpful people. And I appreciate these folks taking our son in from back here in Oklahoma out there. And you know, you people out there, you know what it is when you have a family, you look at it. Sometimes we sit in our teepee meetings. I've seen those old men in there, how they conduct themselves. Dress up nice, talk good to one another, pray for one another. That the prayer goes out there all directions, everybody included, nobody excluded. They talk about the good things. They encourage one another, say good things. There's times to correct people, but then again they say, you got to be careful how you approach the words you say to the people, temperament, so that our young people will understand. Sometimes you talk hard to them. Our days, our folks talk hard to us. That's how we caught on today. And I heard different men get up and talk. I know what they're talking about, because I was right there. And I will say this, my elders in the Kiowa tribe are my teachers. They're the ones that taught me. They're the one that sanctioned me to get up and talk before the people in our sweats, teepee meetings, ceremonial dances. They approached me, said good things, told me what to do, go to prayerful things. Now, there's a new life here coming on with my family here. And I know my son, some of you may or may not know, his parents are gone on to the good place. The late Kenneth Joseph Cozad, Kimberly Chasna Cozad. I know they're in heaven looking down. And I look at my son, and we all look at one another. And I heard that word, orphan, the other day. And it's that way. But we're here to help one another. You look and you see we're all going to come together as a family to present our new grandson in this way. And as he looked at the television one day, he seen where the war dancers were dancing, and he danced that style war dance. So I told my son, I said, before you sing his song, you roach him first. But go to the people that understand this way. He wants to war dance. And we people here in Oklahoma know that the war dance came from the Polka tribe of Oklahoma, from White Eagle area. So we approached one of my Ponca brothers and asked him to come up here and explain a little bit about this war dance, Oliver Little Cook. So Bobby, Oliver, I want you to come up here, and we're going to give you the honor to talk about the war dance, where it come from, and to Roach, our grandson. We give you the honor at this time, Mr. Little Cook.
And I want to thank my Bobby here, my brother Larry, for those good kind words, and my son here, Kenneth, for asking me to do this honor for their little son, little grandson here. And try to explain, but those of you know how we Indians are. For every little thing we do, there's a long story. We're not like the non-Indian white people where we can explain something in a paragraph or a sentence. Our stories, our history are long. And so, but I'm going to try to summarize some things, shorten it up, and if anyone wants further clarification or anything, they can come see me. I'll be glad to talk with them. But to do this honor here, to Roach, little grandson, I too, like my Bobby, Larry here, I grew up in this way. When you're born into parents that that this is a real way of life, then things come naturally. It's natural for us to understand this arena. It's natural for us to understand the songs and understand the dance, and we see that from our folks, our parents, grandparents, and then today when we see things that are, a lot of it is unnatural, but still we don't say anything. We just go along with it because that's the way things are going today, and the evolution of this dance, evolution of powwows, it's constantly changing. And yesterday there was a gentleman that spoke, I think his name Mr. Fiddler, spoke on some of the old folks of the Sioux Nation, the things they said. Well, we too have the same understanding, same teachings about this way here. And like my Bobby Larry said, this dance that we know today as powwow, it all came from a little tribe that's located right now in northern Oklahoma, Ponca. And through our ceremonial dances, the anthropologists, archaeologists, those people that study our Indian ways and things, they traced this dance back as far as they could trace it was 8,000 years with our tribe, Ponca. So we don't know, we maybe have been dancing longer than that, but at least close to 8,000 years we've been dancing. Of course, if you can imagine, over the years, centuries, it has changed. Every article that we see, like these straight dancers here, today we call them straight dancers. But that only began back in the late 1880s. It became known as the straight dance. Prior to that, before 1880 and on back, we danced single bustle, we call it. In our language, we call it heloshka. And through that, every article, you earned it. You didn't just put them on. They earned it through battle, through war. Every article from the roach to the feathers to everything that you wear, you earn it. In our tribe, there's seven honors. They call them war honors that you can wear. And each one signifies a battle. But as you know, through our history back in 1870s, 1880s, when the government rounded up all the Indians, put them on reservations, and we had to quit. We no longer had war. We no longer battled each other. So we put away those things, put away our medicine bundles and put away those things. So we no longer could accumulate war articles. So we put away all those things, even our bustles, because they were made medicine bustles. There's 4 parts to our single bustle. Feathers that come from the eagle, the hawk, the crow, and the owl. Those were the 4 medicine birds that we used to form the bustle, the single bustle. So when you say you divide up northern and southern, we lived up north too before we come to Oklahoma. We lived back east before we went north. So this single bustle has been coming all of these many centuries. But it's easy to say northern and southern, divide everybody up now, which is okay. But we remember that it didn't begin in the north. It began with that one little tribe, and it expanded because our tribe were good people. They shared with the Sioux Nation back in 1848, 1850. We have documented proof of that we shared that. And from that point on, it went on. We come down here in Oklahoma. When they moved us here to Oklahoma, we shared this dance with the Comanche people, the Kiowa people, and some of the tribes here in Oklahoma, Pawnees. We all danced that way. So today we call the straight dance, back in the reservation days in the late 1880s and 90s, that otter hide that you see that goes down the back of the dancers, that took the place of that bustle. They didn't want to be without it. That otter hide representative, it's a medicine animal that was prominent with the Osage people. It used to go in front. They used to put the otter hide in front, but after they put their bustles away, they put the otter hide in the back. That signified that bustle. But the same articles are still the same, how you earn them. So today we just call it straight dance because there's no bustle. Then about in the early 1900s, there was Miller Brothers. As you know, the Western movement was still going. They had a rodeo. They called the Miller Brothers. George Miller, Zach Miller, the Miller Brothers. They come west of Ponca City, and they had a big time rodeo. And they said there was thousands and thousands of people that would come to watch the rodeo, put on a big fair. And along with that, since they were right next to the Ponca Reservation, they invited the dancers to come over and dance. And at that time, we just danced regular, like the way we do. And so they enticed and they talked into some of our old people to kind of mix it up, fancy it up. So they started singing those up-tempo songs. So the dancers started dancing faster, start making their moves. And then longer there too, they started getting more elaborate. So they started taking off their bustles, their single bustles, and they started constructing these, what you see today, the feather bustles. And that's how the dance began, the fancy dance. Then in 1924, there were several tribes that it took off quickly. Everybody, since no longer could dance single bustle, because we had no access to eagle feathers back in them days, and there was no acts of war, so all of our Indian people, in order to continue dancing, we either danced straight dance or we danced fancy dance. And so it took off real big here in Oklahoma and the surrounding states, that in 1924, they had the Haskell Institute. They built their stadium, their football stadium, some of the tribes there, and they had a big powwow, and they had a fancy dance, contest, had 2 of them. And they said whoever won that fancy dance contest, whatever tribe that person represented, they would be able to host the World's Championship from that point on. So one of my uncles named August McDonald, he won the first championship there held at Haskell in 1926. From that point on, the Ponca tribe has been proclaimed the host of the World's Championship for fancy dance. So just a little bit of historical information from you all, for your information. And so my grandson here, my son here wanted me to roach him. So that's just a little bit of his history. Like I said, there's a lot to it. There's a whole lot more to talk about, but just in a brief summary, just to let you all know that when we bring these little ones in like this today, we're going to roach him. They always say when they reach that age, about 3 to 4 years old, we bring them into this arena. And through that, our people believe this arena, it becomes holy. When you set your drum down, when you sing these songs, you're calling the spirit of your ancestors, your songs that come out. That's why we don't talk over our songs when we're singing. We don't talk over it because we want to hear the song. And there's people out there probably don't feel good. Maybe they're hurt, not feeling good, maybe sick. And I always say these songs, this drum will heal you. But if you're talking over it, they can't hear it. So that's why we do that, because this arena becomes holy. So just a little bit, just the information for you all. So with that, here I'm going to do the best I can for my son here. So thank you all. Way baho.
At this time, I want to thank Brother Oliver coming up and speaking on behalf of the family and give a little history. So we invited some of these men to come and dance with him who familiarized himself into this arena. So at this time, we're calling forth his own personal song. This song that you're going to hear was composed by our late father, his late grandfather, Leonard Cozad Sr. One time was up north and was coming home right on the east side of the Rocky Mountains. And as we were driving along, Dad was looking at the mountains and looking around and thinking good thoughts. Something hit him. He felt good. Had a little emotional tear, thinking how wonderful our God can be to make such people such as we are living today. And he looked at the beautiful mountains and say, who can make such a beautiful thing, that sky, the ground, trees? Only God can do that. Only God can give you a good feeling in your mind and your heart. The greatest gift of all, what God has given to mankind, is love. L-O-V-E, love. And as he was going down that road, that song came to him. He sung it. And then when we got home, he said, you know what, son? I think this song, as you're going to hear, he said teasingly, I call it Rocky Mountain High. Rocky Mountain High. And that song was given to our grandson about a year ago down in Carnegie, Oklahoma, during the Kiowa Gorge Clan, Oklahoma, portion of our dance. That song was presented to our grandson, and our dad no longer here, but the uncles and the family picked up on the song and sung it and presented it to him. And that song given to our grandson, his name pertains to being from that mountain, little mountain boy. And his father back at home, Gerald, named him in the Kiowa tribe, our name, that way too. So that song you're going to hear belongs to Kenny Cozad Jr. Ko Maha Pe. Maha Pe. Day. I hope. Thank all you good people for coming out, people standing. Appreciate it very much. Brings great joy to our heart, brings back good memories. And my late father, and a lot of them old men that I used to sing with, they told me, they said, son, nephew, grandson, we're not going to be here forever. At times, he said, you're going to get lonesome. But we tell you this. They all told me one time or another, different places, they said, you get lonesome, pull that drum out, set it up. Pull that stick out, sit down, Beidawatsa, pray. Pray for something good, sit down, hit that drum. We said when they hit that drum, when we're no longer there, we come alive again through that music. There I'll be. And I felt that way today. And I heard these other drums singing their beautiful songs. Very touching, very emotional. Being a singer is not an easy job. It's very hard because you have to live with that every day. That's what our Father taught us. That's how our Father taught my late brother, Joe, and all my brothers back at home. We get lonesome. We get lonesome, but very happy today for my grandson, watching him. These men that dance in this arena. I know our grandson, he's going to remember this. Remember this, where this dance come from, because we're going to talk to him and tell him and teach him. We're going to nurture him that way. When he grows up, then he'll know. Went to the right people to come up and talk about these things, the song, the dance, the origin, where they come from. Be respectful to them. Be honorable to them. Know your traditions. Know your culture. Know your background, where you come from. And we're all related one way or another to our tribes. And now, you look at us today, we're all dancing together under one roof here. Who could do such a thing? Such as my father said when he heard that song, only God can do that. To his orchestration. Now, here we are, dancing, singing, rejoicing, shedding tears, having a good time. I tell dancers, you know, don't dance against one another, but dance for one another. And to the singers, don't try to out-sing one another. Don't do that. But sing for one another. Sing for that good song, that spirit. Pass it on to the next drum so we can all feel good. And I know our grandson and my son and his in-laws, I know they're very thankful to all you good people. Myself, as a grandfather, I'm very well pleased with it, what went on. We come here back to Oklahoma, and they pinpointed this place. They want to do this honoring for their son. I want to thank you people, Mr. Michael Roberts. You know, you're a very fortunate man, Michael, because you can still say mama. You can still say daddy. A lot of us can't say that no more. And I feel good for people like that out there, our children. Be good to your parents, because one day, just like they told us, we're not going to be here. Learn all you can today. And the bottom line is, love one another. Be good to one another. Don't envy one another. Put good positive things on the internet. No negative things, but something good. Because next weekend we have to see one another and so forth and so on. So we're going to teach our grandson to be good like this to one another. And when you teach your children like this, it'll never leave them. It'll be with them for all time, for how long they be here. And we want nothing but good things for our grandson to grow up, go to school, receive an education, go on to high school, and on to college, to receive a degree, to do something helpful to his people. And a lot of you family people out there, you feel like that about your children. Nobody excluded. The good feeling that we feel, we extend it out there to all you good people. May that you have a good life too. And just like some of the people that were praying, maybe there's something lacking in your life. But we say this in our prayerful way, and through our drum, we sing joyful noises, not only to you, ourselves, but our Creator, because He's the one that created us. He gave us our mind and our heart, and that sound that we sing, that gift, that come from God, not from man, but God give that to us to feel good, to sing and to dance. And I'm just feeling amazed over there how wonderful it can be, how things transpire. And to you people, on behalf of my son, I thank each and every one of you for giving us this time. So at this time, I want you to bear with us as we're going to do just a little bit extra here. So hang on for just a moment.
Okay, all you men straight. The three numbers, 461, 537, 596. Stand by, wild band of Kiowas and Comanches. Stand by, brothers. We're all half. Stand by, wild band of Kiowas and Comanches. All right, you straight dancers, come on in. You three straight dancers. Wild band of KCA. Yeah, we're all KCA. 461, 537, 596. Oh yeah, part Utah too. Judges, come on in. Men's Fancy, stand by. 578, 501, 484. Men's Fancy. One song. One song. If we're ready, we're going to get going because we got lots to do here. All right, take it away, Pops. Take it away.
Yeah!
Come on up here. Line up. Oh, man. Awesome. Man, oh, man. Golly. All right, we're going to judge you guys. Men's Fancy, make your way out. 578-501-484. Come on, we got to get going here. Come on, fancy dancers. Let's go. I want to thank you gentlemen here for making it here to the top 3. We appreciate you guys. And usually somebody goes out and judge, you know, picks, but we wanted to tabulate just so it's better that way for us. I think we're done. All right, we'll be calling you guys up here shortly. If we're ready, take it away. Come on up, line up. Ah, man. Ah, thank you, wild band of Kiowas and Comanches. I thank you, Bobbies. Oh, one Pawnee, they said. He stuck in there. Aho, brothers, thank you. I thank you, brothers, here for making it up to this time here, this far. We see you guys all over every weekend, just about where we go, you know, so it's good to see y'all here in our home state, Oklahoma, and we appreciate it a whole lot here. Let's see, we should be done. All right, we're done. Aho, thank you, gentlemen. Okay. Okay, we're going to take a little bit of your time here. I'm going to turn this time back over to my dad.
Okay, this time want to thank all you good people for coming out and responding, and especially the contestants. Really make a joy come to the hearts of the family here. And as you know, our grandson here we're honoring, he received his Kiowa name through his Kiowa grandpa, Gerald Cozad, through a Native American church. And they named him inside there. They gave him that name, Mountain Boy, Koptali. And at that time, they put a teepee up, and they went through the motions, put him in there, that altar, and went through that and named him. So he obtained that name to his Kiowa people. But originally, when he was just an infant, we were invited at one celebration in Northern California at a reservation called Bishop among the Paiute people. And my brother, Charles Cozad, when he went to war in Vietnam, he met his companion out there. And she came from Bishop area. And so they had a celebration. And a few years ago, they called us up there when Kenny Jr. was just an infant, still in his buggy. And at that time, there was another invited drum by Stony Park. We made relations with this drum group back in Oklahoma when their father was living, the late Paul Beaver, and their mother, Carolyn. They come down to Hall Creek, and they talked to my father, and they made brothers. And so we call the Stony Park singers our brothers. And there was one individual in there, one of our brothers, Lenny Beaver. At that celebration, we sat down to have a meal. And as he sat there, that little one caught his name. That little one caught his attention. Being that Lenny is back from the Nakota tribe in Montana, he has the right to look around and have that good feeling in his heart. He seen that little one, he seen a mountain and thought, well, I'm going to give this little one a name. So he got up and approached Kenneth and our daughter-in-law and told him that he's got a name for this child, little mountain boy. So he said it in their tribe. I'm not even going to attempt how to say it in their tribe because I might mess it up. But anyway, that was the interpretation of that name. And at that time, they came and talked to us about it. And I said, well, that's good. That's good. And so we took care of that. At that time, got some material and give it to him. And from time to time, we talk about that. And so throughout his travel, different places, people began to see how he was back then. And there was other tribes that come along with the same thought. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to some of the individuals that know of these other names that our little grandson has. So bear with us.
Sorry, we're taking a little bit of time, relatives, but we wanted to do this here at the celebration. My son here, most babies, they get names, maybe one name. But our son here, he was blessed with 5 Indian names throughout Indian country. And when he came, we have our grandpa, his name's Kenny Scabrio Sr. He gave him an Indian name up in Coeur d'Alene at their celebration. We went there. He gave him his grandfather's, his dad's own Indian name, a Blackfoot name. And it's Little Al. So they gave that to Junior up there a couple years ago. We went to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We didn't know all this was going to take place, but our grandpa, he wanted to do that for him. So we acknowledged that. And then he's part Dene. And then my brother here, Nathan Largo, this name, it came from his grandfather's name. It was one of their names from their family, but they gave it to our son, and it's a warrior with the warrior. Warriors, he was a warrior with the warrior. And I can't explain it because it's pretty hard in their language. But we wanted to explain that to you. And then last year, we went back up to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and we have our sister here. She's from Idaho, from Coeur d'Alene here. And their people, their tribe gave our son a Coeur d'Alene name. So she's here. I'm going to turn this time over here to her just a little bit here.
Hello, my relatives. My name is Nikki Petrie. My family, in our ways, we adopted Junior Cozad, and we gave him the name Durant, which means sun boy, because he was born on a very sunny day, and ever since then, he's just been a ray of sunshine for our family. Lem Lynch, thank you.
Aho. Thank you. So we wanted to explain his names, you know. His Kiowa name's Koptali, mountain boy. And that's his name. So we wanted to explain his 5 names. He has 5 Indian names. And so we're very blessed for our son. We're blessed that he's blessed to have all these Indian names, you know. So at this time, we're going to just wanted to explain that much here to y'all. Aho.
At this time, the family going to have a little giveaway. So they're calling the hit gourd dance singer, Oliver Joseph Littlecook. Oliver Joseph Littlecook. They're calling you forward. Segi. O.J. Also, the family is calling up head gourd dancer, Segi Ema, Mike Sotattle. Mike Sotattle, head gourd dancer. Family's calling you this time. Next, the family is calling up our 2 MCs, Rob Doherty and Howie Thompson. Football name. Howie Thompson, a.k.a. Tim Horton. Mike Sotattle. Maybe somebody from the family, if he's not here, come up and accept this gift for Mike Sotattle.
What you call me, boy?
Take care of my tie.
Yeah, take care of your tie. Hey,
Rob.
Thank you.
What do? I ask you good folks to bear with us for just a few moments. As you know, a lot of time we have giveaways. It takes a little time, but you know that's just how it's been all these years. So bear with us for just a few moments. Okay, this time the family is calling up the 4 individuals that danced with our grandson, Anthony Monassi, Jason Lightfoot, Jane Satok, Jane Saint-Oki, and also Joe Bointy. I'd like to call you 4 men up here at this time. I want to thank you very much publicly for dancing our grandson in and laying a good road for him to follow and to grow up in a good way. Because we see you men, you carry yourself in such a good manner that we want our grandson to grow up like that, to be good to people. Bobby. Anthony Sean Monassi. Anthony Sean Monassi. Anthony Sean Kim. And also the family is calling up the 6 judges. All you that judge the contest, 6 of you, the family is calling you up at this time. Jim Kimball. Keith Witzeline. Sean Cable. Nathan Largo. Darian Adakai. You individuals come forward. The family has gifts for you. Also, the family is calling out Mr. J.R. Ross. J.R. Ross. Also known among our family as Yatka. He's our son-in-law, J.R. Ross. Cherokee Tally. At this time, the family is calling up the 6 Tiny Tot judges. They had a little contest yesterday, and there was 3 women and 3 men. So there's 6 of you in the Tiny Tot division, judges. They're calling you up at this time. Josh Petrie. Josh Petrie. Okay, this time the family is calling out Mr. Michael Roberts. Family is calling out Michael Roberts. And they want to publicly thank this individual who's having such a fine event gathering here. And they have a gift they want to present to Mr. Michael Roberts. Okay, at this time the family is calling up Mr. Rooster Topsky. Rooster Topsky. We understand that he presented 2 black and white eagles for Junior's Roach. So they want to publicly thank Rooster Topsky, a nephew. This time the family is calling up Mr. and Mrs. Oliver Little Cook. Oliver Little Cook, and also sister-in-law Teresa Little Cook.
Cornmeal, some flowers, some beauty stuff in there.
Yeah, they're going to present Oliver and thank him for coming up, roaching him, and speaking on behalf of the family about a little history of the dance and the origin of where it come from. And as you know, Oliver is very instrumental and busy with our Native American church, along with his companion, my sister-in-law, presenting her with some bluebird flower and some beauty things for a beauty meeting. And I know they pray that way. So I want to thank them for coming down. As you know, the Ponca people and the Kiowa people, we have a understanding that the Poncas, they come down and conduct around our Kiowa people, and our Kiowa people migrate to Ponca and conduct meetings up there. Been going on some 15, 16 years now. So they're trying to keep that up. And want to thank Oliver for coming forward and speaking like that. Ahoo.
Okay, Tiny Talk girls. Here are the winners. Third place, Tiny Talk girls. Listen up. Third place, 172. 172, third place, Tiny Talk girls. 172. We're trying to hurry because Junior, he's trying to get into these things, and we need to get him taken. Third place, girls. 172. Okay, we're going to go to second place, girls. Second place, 224. 224. Tiny Talk girls, second place, 224. Okay, all right, first place, number 167. Tiny Talk girls, 167. 167, Tiny Talk girls, first place. I guess they're not here. Tiny Tots, I guess. Yeah, I don't have the. If you guys are, if they're asleep, wake them up. If not, parents come up. We got lots to do here. Third place is 172. Second place, 224. First place, 167. Tiny Tot girls. All right, there's one of our winners right there. That was second. Okay, we're still needing third place, 172. First place, 167. Oh, is this first? 167? All right. Here's our first place winner. Go right over there. They have something for you. We have a star quilt, some money, and a brand new bike. Okay, the Tiny Tot boys, third place, Tiny Tot boys. Third place boys, 196. 196, third place. 196, come on up. Second place, 230. Second place, 230. Second place. Tiny Tot boys, 230. Oh, is this third? Oh, okay. Oh, little junior. Second place. Is this second? Two? Oh, her second right here. All right. That's second. Okay, first place, Tiny Tot boys, number 272. 272. Tiny Tot boys, 272. Come on up here if you can hear us, parents. I think we have a winner. Oh, here he comes. All right, here is our first place winner. He receives a bike, a star quilt, some money. Oh. Okay, right over here. All right. Oh. All right, listen up, men straight. Men straight, listen up. Third place, number 461. Third place, 461. Come on up. Oh, sorry. Hang on, Anthony. Hang on. Sing on, brother. Hey, my bad. Oh, sorry, brother. Sorry. We'll get you something. All right. Sorry, Bobby. All right. They handed me the wrong ones. Here it is. Third place, 537. Who's 537? Third place. All right, come on up here. We got you a bike too, but nah. All right, second place, 461. 461. All right. And first place, sorry, Pops. I know. First place for $500 is 596. 596 for $500. Mason Big Horse. Oh. Okay. Okay, men's fancy. We're going to get it straight this time. Third place, 578. Third place, 578. Third place, come on up. Here he is. Changku, come on up. All right, second place, 484. 484, come on up. 484. Our brother Wayne, come on up here. All right, second place. All right, first place for $500. And a star quilt, 501. 501 for $500. All right, here you go, brother. Oh, here you go. We want to thank all the dancers and everybody that participated with our special contest. We want to thank the Pow Wow Committee for allowing us this time. And I want to thank all of y'all for all your patience with us. We have a few other things that we want to recognize here. Oh, we're trying here. He's falling apart. Dang, he's coming apart. Oh, we're trying here. Bear with us a little bit here. Hey. The drums, Cozad, singers from Hog Creek, and the Wild Band, Center Representative of Kiowas and Comanches. Center Representative, one of the, Rick or somebody, come on up here. We come get this. We have something for the drum over there. One of you guys. And then Jeremy could take one of these too.
Real quickly here, Kenny, we'd like to have the Golden Age Women Northern to stand by right after this, and also the drum group of the boys to stand by. We're going to go with the contest, so stand by. And all judges report up here to the front. Clifton Goodwill, Dennison Brown, and Spotted Wolf, Nikki Petrie, Aaron Plumley, Dana, Kiana, Wendell Paulus, Louis Sage, and Joe Surrett. Come over here and, and Erwin Morris. Come over here and see our arena director, ASAP below.
Okay. We want to do something here. My brother here, Nathan Largo, he wants to call up this special individual. This is on behalf of my dad here, Larry. But my brother Nathan, he wanted to do something, and his family here. And so my brother Nathan, he thinks a lot of our dad here, Larry. And he's been watching my son here, Evan Cozad, take care of his grandpa and grandma throughout these few months. And so my brother Nathan and the family, they wanted to call up my son here, Evan. They have something for my boy here. And I didn't know my brother was going to do this, but he was been, I guess, watching my boy here. And so he wanted to present him something, because he said, you don't find kids that are like him, he said. And he wanted to give that to him for watching over his grandpa and grandma. And he wanted to do that. I appreciate it. I feel good about it. Make me shed a tear here. Thank you, brother, for doing that. Thinking about my folks here. You know, we're pitiful people, but we try to share what we can, you know. So again, I thank you, Bobby, for looking after my son here, you know. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I hope. Thank you. Tish Thompson. Tatum and Becca. Tish Thompson, Tatum and Becca. Carmen Claremont. Marcy Fittler. If y'all would come on up. Tish, if y'all would come on up here, girls. Yeah. Tish, if you would come on up. Lady Bird Jack, Vicky Joe Hensley. And reason why I want to call up these individuals. They some years back we was at a powwow in San Carlos, and Junior and I he was outside and running around, and Lady Bird, she came up to Junior. I'm probably not going to say this right, but she told our Junior, Yat, hey, and he shook her hand without saying anything. So he was an infant, and so ever since that time we think a lot of Lady Bird. So if she would come on up, and Vicky Joe Hensley, Vicky, if you could. These are some of his grandmas, so we want to acknowledge them if they're here, if they can hear us real quick. Oh, Vicky Hensley. I'm sorry. Vicky, I'm sorry. Come on up here, Aunt Vicky. And Tish. And Lady Bird Jack, if you can hear us. Nikki Petrie. Vicky, she really loves our son, and we love her for that, and we want to acknowledge her. And Lady Bird, if you can hear us. Sorry, Vicky, I was all kind of names here. That'd be good. Okay, this concludes our special. We want to thank you for your time and your patience for everything here, and to all of this, and to all our families here. Okay, this concludes our family time. I want to thank you for your time and your patience. I'm going to turn it back over here to our MCs here. Ho, thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's give this family a big round of applause. They bought their promise to the powwow, and they've delivered. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you, all the little family and all those ones that were part. Thank you, Rusty. I gotta say thank you twice. Thank you, Rusty. Oh, that sucks. All right, let's call out our women's Northern Traditional. The boys, we're going to ask you to circle up. Yeah, women's Golden Age Northern Traditional. Women's Golden Age Northern Traditional. We need Erwin Morris, Clifton Goodwill, Dennison Brown, Anna Spotted Wolf, Nikki Petrie, Erwin Plumley, Deanna Kiana, Wendell Paulus, Louis Sage, Joe Surratt. We need you up here in front of the announcer stand ASAP below. Once again, this is your finals, and no one is excused until we tell you from our scorekeepers. No one's excused until we tell you from our scorekeepers. Those are the judges on our final go-around. This is how it's going to go down. This is how it's going to unfold. We're going to go to the Women's Golden Age, Northern. Women's Golden Age, Southern Traditional. Then we'll go to the Women's Golden Age Jingle, Women's Golden Age Fancy. In brackets, it says one song. So we're going to give you one beautiful contest song, help you get to the pay window. Then we'll get to the Men's Golden Age Northern Traditional, Men's Golden Age Straight, Men's Golden Age Grass. I got to say that twice just in case someone doesn't listen. Men's Golden Age Grass. Yeah. And Men's Golden Age Fancy. That's the double bustle. All right, limbering up. All right, give me the sign. We'll indicate we're ready to go. We can need all the judges. Are we using all the judges? 5 judges, 5 and 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what. These are your final go-around. We have them on the floor. We're going to turn up the juice and cut them loose. Sing them loud and sing them proud. The boys. and gentlemen, put our fry bread eating hands together, pay them all with a round of applause. Let's line them up over here. Once again, judges, please do not put anything down on the ballot until they're all in line, because these dancers brought their A game to the Pow Wow Circle. Let's go now to the Southern traditional. Yellow Spotted Horse is on the docket. We're going to go with that one. All right, we're going to have fun at this powwow. Oh, okely dokely. Oh, this for you, Irvin. This for you. Boy, oh boy, that guy, when he knows something's down, he's got it down packed. All right, ladies, come on in there. Come on in here. Give me the high sign. Give me the high sign. You know, some of our people are coming from long ways to be at our power, and they say, what's that guy talking about, the high sign? Well, watch that arena director right there. He's got the signal. Clifton Birthday Cake says, I can't judge. I'm still eating my cake. We're good to go. Let's make them dance. Yellow Spotted Horse, hook ahead. on this far side over here beside Michael J. Roberts. I just put the J in there, Michael. All right, we're going to call out the next category to come on out. We're going to call out the Golden Ace Jingle. Sharpshooter, circle up, sharpshooter. Now, when we get to the singing contest, we need these judges to stand by. Amos Little Crow, Clifton Goodwill, Ryan Goodfox, Mike Davies, Douglas Schofield. Come and see. I know, Clifton, it's your birthday, but we're really going to suffer you. Since we can't spank you, go and pluck your eyebrows and make two. All right, we got the jingle. I know. If anybody has any used bubble gum, Clifton needs to change his over. Oh. You know, we Indian people were very, very talented, Rob. We don't need Botox in our Indian world. All we have to do is get an elastic and tighten up our ponytail, and those crow feet are gone.
Just look at Clifton.
I am. All right. All right, we got the high sign. Here we go. Kick it out. Contest time. Smokes, these jingle dress dancers brought their A game to this powwow. Thank you. Boy, The first contest, I thought I saw that lady, and all of a sudden I saw her again in a different contest, and I do believe there's twins in the house. I like that. I wonder if it's a blessing or a curse. It's a blessing, huh? Yeah. If your sister can't make it, you will fill in, right? I like that, too. All right, we're going to go to the next contest. Come on out. We got the Golden Age Women's Fancy Shawl. For those of you who are sitting back on your living room sofa with your feet up, we're at a beautiful powwow, and we got the signal. We're going to turn up the juice. We're going to go Thunder Boy. Thunder Boy. Has got to pay these ladies off with a big round of applause. Once again, I'll say it again and again and again. No one's excused until we tell you from up on the stage. We have to go to our scorekeepers. They're frantically working over here, of course. Let's call out our next one. Our Golden Age Men Northern Traditional Storytellers. We're going to go to Red Willow. Red Willow's on the docket. When are we going to start our singing contest, Mike? We don't know yet. In our adult contest, I do believe, huh? All right. Now, for those of you who are going to stop at over to Choctaw Gas Bar Station to gas up, gas prices right now are at $1.93. $1.93, and that's a gallon for you guys from Canada. That's a whole gallon. Oh, that's some smokes. I can't get used to that. I can't get used to that. Oh, it sucks. I know one of these dancers doesn't go to the gas station to get gas. He goes to the gas station to get oil.
Terry Fiddler, oil's on sale too.
We got the high sign. Let's make them dance, ladies and gentlemen. Red Willow. over there beside Michael J.R. Roberts. I just threw that J.R. in there just because we're going to get money later on. All right. We're going to call out a Southern Straight. Singing for you, we'll go to Southern Boys. When we get into the teen categories, we're going to start our singing contest in our teen categories. We're going to start off with our teens cloth, teen buckskin, teen fancy shawl, teens jingle, and then Choctaw. Now, when we get into the singing contest in our teen categories, listen up, singers. Our teen categories are going to get one song. We're going to come to the singing contest drums to sing a change-up song for that category. Change-up song for that category. The judges that are going to be judging those drums are going to be Amos Littlecrow, Clifton Goodwill, Ryan Goodfox, Mike Davies, and Douglas Schofield. That's when the teens start. Now, Rooster's judges are on this side. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll put our brown hands together and pay these dancers off in a big round of applause. On the floor now, we do have our Southern Straight singing for you. We're going to go to Southern Boys to put this song together. Give me the high side. We got it. Southern Boys. Ladies and gentlemen, put down whatever you have in your hands and give these guys a big round of applause. Now, don't start bowing until they're all in line. Thank you very much. We need Scott Whitthorne, Al Childs, Donovan Hurry, Sonny Boy Fields, Irwin Boy Morris. Those are the judges. We need you to see Rooster on this side over here. All right, we got the grass dancers. We got an alternate judge take care of the birthday boy. Says, can't do it. We're going to go to Meskwaki. Give me the high sign. We got it. Meskwaki, Cutter Blues, Hookah, contest. It's all about the stops and the starts and the dance in between. Man, these guys brought their A game to this powwow. They deserve our A game. Let's pay them off with a round of applause. We're going to call out our next category will be our fancy. Step on into the field. We're going to go to Wild Band. Now stand by. Our next category on the docket is going to be our teen categories, and we're going to judge the singing on this one. Singers, you're going to be judging on the change-up song. Our first category on the standby will be Teen Girls Cloth. Cozad, you'll have that one. Buckskin will go to the boys. Fancy Shawl will go to Sharpshooter. Jingle will go to Thunder Boy. Choctaw will go to Yellow Spotted Horse. Then we get to the teen boys. That's going to go to Traditional. That'll be Red Willow. Straight, Southern Boys. Grass Dance, Meskwaki. Fancy, Wild Band, and Chicken will go to the boys. So have your change-up songs for those ones. With that, we got the song on the floor, Men's Fancy. We're going to go to Wild Band of Comanche. Tell you what, boy, they brought their A game to this powwow. Everyone is on the cue. JR, come on up here, JR. Now, I was looking at JR's sneakers. This guy hasn't even got laces. Those are the kind you get up in the morning and just slip them on. Those are called easy shoes. All right, we call out our next category. And that's our teens. I'm going to turn the microphone over here to Rob. He's going to bring in the... Oh, we need the judges while we're waiting. We need the Michael. My bad. Michael. Amos Little Crow, are you there? Amos Little Crow. What about Clifton Goodwill? Clifton Birthday Goodwill. Not there? What about Ryan Goodfox? Ryan Goodfox. What about Mike Davies? All right, thank you. What about Douglas Schofield? Amos, is Amos there? Michael, okay, there's Amos. What about Clifton? Is he there? Clifton? Hold out. Time out, time in. We got one judge that's got a race over there. One judge says, you know what? I can't use this ballot, but I could use that ballot. Just hold on there, Mike. We got a little glitch right here. Come over here. We're going to make sure things run smoothly on our part as well. I got the A game on the dancers and singing, but we need to know. Now, singers, listen up. You're singing a change-up song in the teen categories. Hold on here. As they're doing their thing here, I don't want to. I'll advertise a couple in between. Spotlight 29, Indio, California, next weekend. We'd like to see you at that powwow. Also, we're going to invite you to Seminole Tribal Fair and Powwow, February 8th, 9th, and 10th. Hard Rock Event Center in Florida. Come on over there. We'll be at that powwow. For those of you who are sitting back and enjoying the powwow on the World Wide Web, welcome to the powwow. And also, there's T-shirts way at the back. There's hoodies. There's T-shirts. There's what else is back there? There's some good stuff back over there. See the Schofields? They have it over there, and it's all about the souvenir T-shirts. At the far back where the concession stands are, you'll find it. A big green lime sign that someone made Poochik sideways. Talk about Doug. Anyway, check it out there. Make them a deal. And also check out the vendors over here. Boy, they got the last-minute deals happening over here. And we're just kind of kicking back, relax. Let's put our feet on double chairs and hog up the chairs a little bit and grab some of the stand sandwiches. You got to meet some of the... If one of these concession stands have a spam sandwich, I'd sure like to try one. Southern spam. It's better than click, I heard, but it's all about the spam. Now you add cheese to this stuff, Rusty. You add cheese. That's a whole dimension of sandwiches. Now once you have that sandwich, Larry, oh boy, you renew vows after that, boy. You can renew vows after that. You owe someone. All right, Rooster, are you ready on this side too? Rooster, your judges are circled up at where?
Wait, he's getting them over there.
All your judges, Rooster, should be circled up at Cozad. Okay? I'm going to turn things over here to Rob, and once we start, oh boy, you better have your seatbelt on. Yeah. Okay, Clifton said it's my birthday. Take my list off all these judges. I can't judge. I have relatives now. He must have got paid. Clifton, they're calling you way over there.
Hey, Clifton.
You're in the wrong drum, Clifton. Just because it's your birthday. He's the only guy in the power world that doesn't have a baggy ponytail. Holy smokes. Rooster, you got all your judges over there just in case? All right, I'm going to turn things over here. You're going to have all the teens, buddy.
Oh, wow. Teen Girls Cloth, and they're all over there at Cozad. Hang on. We've got 2 more recorders on their way. Hey, we've got to accommodate them, too. Judges are ready. All right, Michael, we got them all there. Counting them out. Cozad, you are on.
Hey!
who are on this side right over here. Teen girls, fancy shawl, or buckskin rather. The boys, be ready. Thunder Hill, we're going to come back and catch you. We're here. We're going to be judged. When we get to the senior women's cloth, we're going to come back and catch you. Right after the buckskin, teen girls fancy shawl, the sharpshooter. Stand by for that one. All right, it says we are ready. Contest. Right over here on this side, ladies, over on the south side. Teen girls fancy shawl. Stand by, teen girls jingle. Sharpshooter, we're going to be coming toward you. Thank you. We are ready. Contest is on. Jingle, stand by. Thunder Boys, stand by. Right over here on this side, young ladies, thank you. Teen Girls Choctaw, we're going to move you down a little bit, so hang on with us just a little while. We're going to come back right after the Teen Boys Traditional. We're going to come and catch you, Teen Girls Choctaw. We're going to do Teen Girls Choctaw and the Choctaw style dress back to back. Jingle is up. Thunder Boy, you're going to have that song. Hang on just a moment here. Hang on. Okay, this year we are ready. Thunder Boy. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Right over here. Teen Boys Traditional. Stand by. Teen Boys Traditional. If you'll hang on just a moment, please. Teen Girls Choctaw, we're going to come back and catch you here in a little while. Ready? Red Willow, stand by. After Teen Boys Traditional, Teen Boys Straight, stand by. Mike.